and the experience of one person caught up at that Nova Music Festival tragedy 1 year ago today. Saeed Shehata is still with me from BBC Arabic. And Saeed, here we are a year later, and I wonder, I touched on it there, this conflict has spread. It's on Israel's northern border with Lebanon. We're just looking at images of smoke across the skyline of Beirut once again. More raids into Gaza today in what the IDF say was response to an immediate threat. There's no sign of this being resolved anytime soon, is there?
Unfortunately not. Israel fights on several fronts. Lebanon, Gaza, with Hamas, Lebanon with Hezbollah, the Houthi in Yemen, who fired several missiles and drones at Israel, with the Islamic resistance in Iraq. So there is many fronts, and it's very hard to sustain all of these fronts together. And with call from the international community to contain the conflict, not to be spread, but unfortunately it's spreading now. And the fear is spread more if the Israeli response to Iranian plastic missile attack on 1st of October would be devastating, especially if it targets like nuclear facilities or something like will hit Iran very hard. So Iran will respond, and in this case will go in a vicious circle of violence and might lead to a war, which is not in the interest of anyone. The misery of Gaza on the Gaza front, more than 41,000 were killed. So even no justification for killing Israeli on 7th of October. Also, there's no justification of killing, displacing people in Gaza and in Beirut, in Lebanon. So no violence should be justified under any circumstances. And I think the call from the hostage family for a deal in order to release their hostages, also for the sake of the safety of the Israeli people want to go to the north, because now, without applying the Security Council Resolution 1701, where the Hezbollah forces go back to beyond the Litani River, is not going to happen, because even with Israeli, the last 2 weeks killed the head of Hezbollah and the pager and the walkie-talkies and all this stuff, is still Hezbollah able to fire rockets against Israel. So the safety of the Israeli in the north is not guaranteed by the war. Even Mr. Netanyahu insisting that war can demolish Hamas and can demolish Hezbollah. It's not going to happen in reality. So the only way out is peaceful resolution, go back to 1701, and a two-state solution, because peace cannot happen with the war, because peace should be done with a two-state. And this is the call from President Biden, from UN Secretary General, everyone calling for two-state will the only one to secure that. And 1701, application of 1701 will help to make a peace between Israel and Hezbollah and end the situation. Indications are not good, but the hope is still there is a way or a room for maneuver in order to put pressure. There is talks between United States and Israel about not to take a devastating action against Iran in order to avoid a war and to achieve a kind of peace and a deal which help everyone in the region.
Saeed, always good to talk to you. Thank you. BBC Arabic, Saeed Shehata. Thank you.